Hello and welcome. I am Garen Reaver, Garen, and this is the first video that I have recorded since my surgery. Less than 2 weeks ago, on the 24th of October 2024, I had a longer-awaited surgery to repair my broken nose, which I broke about 16 years ago. I've been talking about it on my Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord, and on my Patreon as well. And I am mostly recovered now. As you could probably hear, my voice is not quite back. My nose is still quite blocked up, so that affects my voice. But I am feeling well enough to make videos, and this is sort of just a little trial to see how well I can. So this is what I have been playing for fun during my recovery. This is the village, which I'll come back to. This is my little house with my two pets. I've got Nightmare the cat and St. Flair the foxhound. I'll come back to this area shortly, but first, here is my village. This is the main thing I've been working on. This is a naturally spawning village that I have completely renovated. Well, largely renovated, like I did all the paths. I put on fences so that they were safe. I redid all of the cliffs, obviously. These two are going to be replaced with diamond and emerald blocks when I can afford it. There's a nice little market. It's completely safe. The villagers cannot get out and monsters cannot get in. So I'm quite proud of this place. With probably my favourite bit being this waterfall I've built completely from scratch. This used to just be like a little cliff. But yeah, so in this video I thought I'd sort of show off a little bit of what I've been doing and talk about sort of the surgery and stuff a little. So it was like a general anesthetic thing, which is the first one of those I've ever experienced. And it, by the way, I'm not in creative mode. I could just fly. Because this is a Project E base pack, so I have the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. Yes, it was general anesthetic, and the surgeon or the anesthesiologist, anaesthetist, whatever the term is, tricked me, which was entertaining after the fact. Because he was like, oh, okay, put this mask on, we're just going to check the oxygen's working, and then I woke up several hours later. What are you doing there? How did you get there? Oh, I see. You got there because... No, oh yeah, because you could walk up there. Damn it. Yeah, good boy. No, stop that. Okay, so yeah, that's just confirmed that's how we got up there. I made this place completely villager-proof, you see. But I don't know why I didn't need to come back here for that, because I have the portable transmutation tablet. Right, if I get birch, and in my backpack I can craft. So I need to block off both of these. So if I get rid of both of those, probably should have gone with oak. That probably would have looked a bit more natural, but oh well. There you go. As you were, buddy. Anyway. So yes, I was out for, I think it was something like 4 or 5 hours, and I slowly regained consciousness. I got out of hospital the same day, and I had to wear a nose splint until yesterday. Well, I think a couple of days ago at the time this video comes out. I had to wear it for like 11 days. And it was awful because I could barely breathe. I still struggle to breathe through my nose, but that's because it's still blocked after the surgery and should clear over the next few weeks. But yeah, that's sort of what I've been going through lately. People on my Discord have been very supportive, and in general, it's not been anywhere near as bad as it could have been. Worse than I expected it to be. I didn't think it would take me this long to recover. Also, what's happened here? Exposed copper? What is this? Is this a thing copper does? I don't like it. That's a problem. Yeah, that's just completely corroded now, or slightly corroded. I guess that's why there are waxed ones. How does one wax copper? Honeycomb. Okay. I could do that. Although I do need another copper, so I'm just gonna have to go get another one. But yeah, like I spent, I think the first like 4 or 5 days just in bed, mostly because I wasn't feeling well enough to get up and do anything. But eventually began to recover, started feeling well enough to play games. Wax bricks. Wax blocks. Okay, so it looks exactly the same, okay. But it's just protected, presumably, against the elements. There we go. If I had realised sort of how long it would take me to recover, I would have sort of prepared more videos, but because I thought it wouldn't be that long... Oh, no, that was fine. Because I thought it wouldn't be that long, I didn't prepare enough videos, so that was a bit of a mistake, but oh well. Like, I keep getting iron golems spawning outside the boundaries. Because iron golems spawn within a certain radius, so like I've got this barrier quite close to the edge of the village. So if there's someone like here, and they summon a golem, they'll spawn outside the barrier. I don't know why a lot of the golems are injured though. Like he's got 61, he's got 74, 64. I don't know why so many of them are injured, and there are no monsters. And they don't take fall damage. Watch. 61 and 61. They're immune to fall damage. They take lava damage, which is why iron farms use lava. But let's leave them there. But yeah, that's sort of what it's been. Like, to be honest, there isn't that much to say. I've been talking about sort of how the recovery has been going, but for the most part, it's just been an unpleasant experience, which is sort of a more unpleasant version of what I've been going through for the last few years, because basically I don't know exactly when I broke my nose. I think it was about 15, 16 years ago at karate, because there are only like 2 times in my life I can remember taking a blow to the face, and one was an elbow, full power, because my sparring partner could not pull his punches, and the other one was when I rolled into a hedge, but that one seems less likely. And since then it's got progressively worse until a few years ago I realised that I was struggling to breathe with it. Went to see a doctor, and it took 2.5, almost 3 years for me to actually get seen, and now it's been fixed. So, yeah, a bit of a slow turnaround, but it should now improve. And my nose is actually straight, because it got bent. Like, it twisted to the side about halfway down, which was not easy to see, but it was there. But that's definitely been fixed. This is my little private garden. This used to be where I grew my crops, so I had, like, carrots and potatoes and wheat. Because that's how I powered my EMC to begin with. I had the carrots in here. And manually harvesting carrots is a really, really, really poor way to power your EMC. So I have now upgraded my system to automatically farming a hell of a lot of carrots. So I've got 2 fertilizers, I've got a plant gatherer, and down here I have my planter. It's all powered by down here I have a big reactor. And this thing is actually a little bit small. This is always out of power. Like, it's got enough to power everything, but it could probably be better. And this thing is supported by this uranium condenser. So that creates raw uranium, which then goes down into here, gets cooked, and then taken back up and put into there, 64 at a time. And then this deposits cyanite at a much, much higher rate than it used to, which then goes into here. And the ender chest is because all of my system is powered by EMC. This is for my other machines. All of this is powered by EMC, because you see there's one there as well. And essentially everywhere I have... Oh yeah, I'll show you in this one. Everywhere I have anything that generates stuff for EMC, I have it going into a condenser, which generates dark matter. So it was a Tenalis fuel, but I was getting stacks and stacks of it, so that wasn't enough. So it is actually virtually out of stuff since I set up the uranium, because uranium is like 4,000 per ore or something. It's crazy valuable stuff. I didn't realize quite how valuable uranium is. Yeah, 4,000 per uranium. So it's going to be... The system's depleted until this thing fills up, which is going to take a while, because it gets like, what? If it's 130, what, half a stack or just over half a stack per dark matter it generates? And the generation isn't super high. Like, this thing's kind of slow. I have another power flower over there. I think this one is much better. This one is like 4 or 5 times the speed, because it goes up quite considerably with each sort of batch of carrots. It does several thousand at a time in sort of bursts. Whereas the power flower out here is consistent, but slow. So like that. So that's just ticking up. And these are all tier 2. So this is going to be like my power flower garden. So that I thought that could be fun. But I've got a little pond here. That's nice. I've never really played with Project E or equivalent exchange as it was back in the old Tekkit days. I always thought it was an incredibly cheaty mod. But this pack gives you a starting transmutation tablet, the placeable one. You've still got to spend like 2 million to get the portable one. But you start off with this and nothing else. And I checked, I think this was the 4th world I looked at until I found this village. It's like spread across this valley, and it's like, I want to build bridges. So I built bridges across it, built my stairs down. I've given it several renovations with the, like it was just dirt road and birch wood, and then I replaced it all with granite, put on the fences to keep everyone safe, built the waterfall, and redid the cliffs. The cliffs took freaking ages, and I don't love how they look. They don't look particularly natural, but it's the only way I could think of to make sure everything would be safe. So, like, now the only way for any monsters to get into the village is they have to, like, spawn over here, drop down onto this, and then drop, like, 4 or 5 more things before they can actually reach it. So their pathing probably won't allow them to actually do that. Whereas before they could, like, spawn here and... Oh, you can actually still spawn there and drop off. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, now it is pretty secure in comparison to how it used to be. And I've got a little overlook. If I don't want to stand in my base. And look out over my village. I did abduct a few villagers from another village because my population was getting a bit low. And I also have a village breeder here. Produces babies, which I periodically take down here and say, "Run free, villager babies! Be free!" Maybe overpopulating at this point, so... Oh, I'm sorry, am I interrupting between the oceanographer and the farmer? What a rare pairing. But yeah, for all of my doors, I'm using using this, ethereal glass panes, which are just so convenient, because mobs can't pass through them, but I can. It defeats the... Like, it's a door without having to actually open and close it. So it's so helpful. Going back to the surgery stuff, depending on how I feel I sound in this, it will determine sort of when I record normal videos. Like, I've still got Baldur's Gate 3 on the Tabletop channel. I've got Pacific Drive on this channel. I'll just turn that down a little. So that will determine how when I record more of that. Hopefully I'm well enough, because I don't really want to wait 3 more weeks before I continue those. I am already working on some other videos, some highlight videos from previous series that mean I don't need to record more, and therefore don't need to worry about my voice sounding weird. I sound so sick and ill, like my nose is blocked because it is. So that's something I'm working on. Sorry, I've turned off my normal texture pack for this, so everything looks so weird. Oh, because, yeah, the normal texture pack is what adds the modded stuff. That's why everything looks so weird, like the uranium and the circuits. So all of the vanilla stuff has its textures, because I left that on, but the texture pack I've been playing with is the one I'm going to be using for my next Minecraft series, which might be the one after Pacific Drive, and therefore has spoilers, so I don't want to... I don't want to show that off in a video. Like, I've been posting some screenshots, and there are a couple of little bits in that you can see, but nothing too spoilery. So the highlight videos will be out as soon as I can finish them, and yeah, as I said, I will see how I sound in this. This tower, this is for another mod that I've not played with. I'm trying out some new mods. This is my nether portal. But up here is where I'm going to be doing the apotheosis enchanting, which is unusual, to say the least. It's like completely overhauled enchanting. So I'm looking forward to giving that a bit of a go. I'm overall doing pretty well for myself. I've got like really powerful armor. It's all sort of apotheosis stuff. I've got a backpack with a load of food and stuff in it. See, these are the hell shells I'm currently working on, because I need prismarine. I need prismarine in order to do the apotheosis stuff, and I've been scouting all over the bloody map looking for an ocean monument, and so far I've been unable to find one. So there are... Oh, yeah, I've got to show you these... Oh, yeah, hang on, this... I've completely forgot to mention the giant blue ball in the sky. This is going to be dark matter. I'm going to have like a dark matter orb floating above my base, because it's all EMC based. So I probably would have been able to begin building that. Actually, how much have I got? Yeah, all right. I'll put on 2 blocks just to get it started. So inside here is actually sort of my central repository. When my system begins to generate positive quantities of EMC sort of matter, I've got this thing. That, by the way, Laser IO. Oh, so good. Like, I used it a bit in Infinite Dead, but it's such a good mod. Yeah, I've got this like setting limits so that I always have like 5 things of dark matter in here. I'm fairly sure I did actually set it. Yeah, 5 things. Good. So I'll have 5 things of dark matter in here, which I can access using my ender pouch. And the rest will go into a bin for storage. I'm going to need something else to block this. But I really like what they've done with Project E, because equivalent exchange is still bullshit, but it's they've mitigated a lot of the exploitation by having only raw materials be EMCable. So, for example, the big one used to be blaze rods into blaze powder, because a blaze rod, you can, I think it turns into 2. Yeah. Blaze Rod turns into 2 Blaze Powder, but where am I going? I'm going west. Blaze Rod turns into 2 Blaze Powder, but if you used a macerator from like any macerator mod, like Industrial Craft 2 was the original, it would then turn into like 3 or 4, I think it was, maybe even 5, I don't really recall. But then you could EMC those, because they had an EMC value which was half of a Blaze Rod, because, you know, 1 Blaze Rod equals 2 Blaze Powder, and then you could EMC the 4 of them into 2 Blaze Rods, and therefore get double the EMC for what you paid, you know? And it became completely busted. And that's sort of really put me off ever using the mod. That and some bugginess around like Swiftwolf's Rending Gale and the like. Yeah, there were times when I gave it a brief go, but not anything serious. Ooh. But yes, I found this while I was exploring, and this is one of the coolest things I have ever found in Minecraft. Just while exploring. It's just a load of airships. And I think it's added by the Create mod, that's why there's movement, because these are like Create sails. But this is a floating village. The villagers, I mean, most of them are unemployed, but each of these is like a different section of the village. All made from different things. Giant wheels, and they've got some loot, but very little. So this is the Fletcher's one and the Armourer's one. Also, yeah. Apparently I have adjusted the base pack for this one, so the zombie heads are me. Don't worry about that. So, like, yeah, each of these is like different. Oh, so the banners and stuff are quite cool. Which is the one that had the anchor? I mean, just look at this. That just looks so steampunk. I wonder if this is turnable. No, it's a girder. One of them had an anchor that was just really, really cool, just hanging off the side. Ah, there it is. So this one has... it might not be a real anchor. Radial chassis. I don't think this actually functions. It's like you turn it and nothing happens, but... It's such a cool concept of just like having an anchor thing there. Oh, are you doing an execution? You have been voted guilty. Hi. I'm very sorry about that. Thanks for going along with it, friend. Surprise! He's back. Hi. Again, I'm really sorry about that. Were these jungle ones? I don't think they were. No, cypress. I don't have any jungle logs. I mean, for the longest time I didn't have any brown dye, but then I got a wandering trader with brown dye. So yeah, there are a couple of these floaty villages, and they're just so cool. With the water amulet, the Evertide amulet, you can skate on the surface of water, and it's, again, so cool. Like, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It's a quest book one, but it's not like a story-based quest book one. It's a quest book sandbox, which is one of my favorite kinds, really. The story-based ones tend to sort of have artificial difficulty, but this has just been pleasant. All of the village changes I did in survival mode, because being able to fly, I had to keep going back to get stuff from the tablet, because I did most of the building before I got the portable tablet. What are these, large? But, this has just been such a fun pack. Project Architect 2, I highly recommend it. I found an ancient city, which I've never explored before. This is the first time I played with Ancient City. I met the warden. He was an arse, but I beat him, I think about 40 times, because I kept ticking him off. Very dark down here. So I've explored this entire place. Like every single one of these with sand on is, as I went round, I sort of marked that I'd looted those buildings, so they've all got sand on. Today I went to the stronghold. Oh, the stronghold! I think I've got to show it to you. I don't have a waypoint here, but there is a waypoint nearby. Not a waypoint, sorry, a waystone. Ooh, like the village generation is so good. Like, look at this. It's like a Viking-based one where they've turned the longship into the main building, which is like, because I believe that's what Vikings actually did. When they'd land somewhere, they'd use their longship, and that's why they're called longhouses, I assume. This winter village has a giant two-nosed snowman. I've just noticed it's two noses. Really? Yeah, it's two-nosed snowman. Two-faced. He's always watching. Where was the waystone? Down here. There. And to... Ooh. I found a witch coven in the swamp. It's just a village of witches, which is such a cool idea. I have no idea what mod adds this. Yeah, they're Minecraft ones, so no idea. The stronghold, a bit overrun with silverfish. I haven't actually been to the end. I've finally found the end portal. It took me bloody ages to explore this place. But this, just look at this. This is so great looking. What's there two silverfish doing something on there? Oh, I didn't come in this room. Huh, I missed this room. I went the other direction. Just the architecture, the design work that's gone into this. And I think, again, this is Create Look. Is so fantastic. I'm gushing a lot, but I'm just blown away by this. This is one of the most impressive mod packs overall that I've ever seen. And the waystone spawned here. How do I get down to... Oh, yeah. This way. So I put wool to remind myself the way to get down here. Take me down! I remember last time I was coming down, there was a thingy on that side, but I think I need the thing that's on this side. Oops. That might have been it. Nope, here it is. So there's a little sign that says "Do not enter." And if you go through this secret passageway, I've gone the wrong way. Like, this is the way to the end portal. I didn't want to show you the end portal. I wanted to show you the impressive thing. Oh, I'm just going to break these. Ooh. Yeah, there's like hidden loot, none of which I need. Oh, hang on, what was that? No, Rule Sync I've already got. Sorry, it looks weird. Again, texture pack thing. Yeah, I don't need any of the stuff because I've got virtually infinite EMC. It's just currently a bit bogged down. No, what I wanted to show you is, I believe, right through this door. Look at this. Look at this. This is naturally bloody generating. How? How is this a naturally generating thing in Minecraft? This blew my mind when I saw this. And it's like, what on earth is that thing in the middle? It's a bloody Ender Dragon, look. It's an Ender Dragon. What shot me? Oh. They've got a giant statue to the Ender Dragon in the stronghold. It makes so much sense. It's brilliant. I don't know what that is. That's Deep Slate Lamp. Okay. But the fact that it's used this stuff for so many different mods makes it just it's phenomenally impressive to me. Pearlescent Frog Light. Not even heard of that, but that's vanilla apparently. And the ceiling... Like, I thought this was glass at first with, like, water over it, but it's corundum. waxed corundum, which is translucent, but... Huh. Yeah, it is translucent. Didn't notice that earlier. So yeah, that's fantastic. And then you get like Endermen just in here. And in the room with the end portal, you've got Enderman heads all over the walls and stuff. Phenomenal build work. Oh look! Silverfish shut the door. And, oh yeah, there was a wandering trader found me down here because, yeah, they're just annoying and they'll find you wherever you are. And that is probably it for this. If you want to see more of this world, let me know. Like, I could do the odd little update thing as I progress with, like, my dark matter orb and stuff. But, yeah, I hope you understand why there haven't been the videos, and I hope you understand why there might not be sort of normal videos straight away, but I am back. I am recovering. The surgery seems to have been a success, although I still will not know fully for about 3 more weeks is how much they estimated. They said about a month after the thing before I can do stuff like exercise and tilt my head and blow my nose, you know, basic things. But things that I am currently unable to do for the good of my health. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I will be doing the highlight video soon, and yeah, have a good day, and I will catch you later.